guys, what we're going to be doing today is doing a review after about a year of use with the Sougayilang beginner fly fishing combo set that you can get on Amazon for if you wait for sales like Amazon Prime Day, you can get it for about $65, which is what I got it for. Prices fluctuate to about $85, and just wanted to talk about it and give a review from an amateur fly fisherman perspective. And this is the the fly fishing combo that I primarily learned on and have been catching fish with here in Central Texas. So when you get the fly kit from Amazon, you get it in the mail. It comes in this fly case, pretty decent. It feels a little on the cheaper side, but it's definitely gotten the job done, keeping the rod and the reel safe, and also has a compartment so that if you have some extra tippets, or I have in here a knot tying guide that can be pretty helpful. You can also get this on Amazon as well. Just keep it in here, and then sometimes I keep an extra fly box in there depending on where I'm traveling to, and then that's about all I keep in there. It's about the size of like a wallet or so. You can keep a decent amount of stuff in there, like a small fly box and some tippet and whatnot. So when you open up the main compartment here, this is where you have the reel, which comes in this really cheap feeling reel protective case. And then you have the rod itself. And just to note, the reel will not fit into the case if you still have it attached to the rod. So that's something to keep in mind. So when you take out the rod itself, it has their brand advertisement on it, so everyone knows that you have a cheap fly rod. The rod protecting sheath itself, after a year of use, as you can see, the rod has started to come out the bottom of it from almost every compartment of it. But if you're starting off, it gets the job done at helping keep it scratch-free, protected. The rod itself is a 4-piece 5/6 weight. That is the one that I purchased. I know that this particular brand also has a 7/8 weight as well. And after about a year of using it, if you're a beginner fly fisherman, obviously know what type of fish you're trying to go after. But I think for the most part, many people will find the 5/6 weight the better rod to go with if you're deciding about this brand, just because this rod is perfect for going after largemouth bass, and you can catch largemouth bass almost everywhere in the country. And I've also do a lot of pan fishing with this as well, a lot of bluegills, Rio Grandes, and stuff of that nature. And although it's a little bit overkill for panfish, you can still have a good amount of fun using it, especially if you're still learning. As you can see, it comes in 4 pieces. Put the rod together, no different than any other fishing pole, and then you have to attach the reel itself. The reel seats are metal, so that's pretty nice, because even some more expensive beginner kits come with some type of like plastic reel seat, and it locks in fairly well. I've never had the reel fall out of the reel seat, which is good. Locks in there really tight, and I haven't had an issue with it. The rod construction itself, I've had no issues with. It's held up great over the last year or so. Using it a decent amount. Like I said, primarily largemouth bass, panfish, and stuff of that nature is what I primarily fish for. Here it is put together. The rod itself does come with white painted dots to help you align all the pieces together, but on my particular rod that I purchased, all the lines were, all the dots were, when using them to align, it doesn't actually align the rod. It's almost like someone just put dots on the rod because they're told to. So you can just look through the eyelets and do your best to align it yourself, It's not very difficult, and I feel that's the best way of doing it. So here's the rod itself. More branding on it, and also indicates that it's the 9-foot 5/6 weight. Perfect beginner rod, especially on a budget, which is exactly where I was falling into. Not sure if I was going to continue on learning how to fly fish, or if I was gonna just give it up. This was a perfect rod to start with, and I've had a blast fishing with it for all different types of species. The only problem I had with the rod itself, or with the combo, is the reel. If you look on the Amazon advertisements, this is not the original reel that came with the rod. It comes with a green and yellow reel that looks pretty similar to this one. This one's from Max Catch, another Amazon brand, or another cheaper Amazon product that you can get. The reel, after about a good 2 months of use, the drag just completely blew out in it, and the line was just constantly just stripping off. There was no type of retention at all. Made it very frustrating. So I had to replace it. Ended up replacing it with, like I said, this Max Catch 5/6 Eco reel. It came pre-spooled, no different than the Sougayilang one did as well. Or the Sougayilang did not come pre-spooled, but it came with the backing and the fly line and your leader, everything necessary for you to put on yourself, which is not a difficult task. You can watch a separate YouTube video to learn how to do that yourself. This Max Catch did come already spooled, and the line on it is pretty similar in quality to the Sougayilangs reel and line, but this reel I've had a lot better luck with. It's held up a lot better, even though it seems about the same type of quality. I don't remember off the top of my head how much I purchased this reel for, but I believe it was around the $30 to $40 mark, which in my opinion, if you've already been dedicated to learning how to fly fish for a couple months and then your reel starts to go, it's not that much extra money to invest in a slightly better, still extremely cheap reel that will allow you to keep having fun and keep learning and last a little bit longer for you. This Max Catch reel comes in a variety of different colors and different sizes depending on which fly rod you actually purchase. So whatever your needs are, they have it for you, and I think it's definitely a solid purchase if you're trying to replace a reel for a rod that's either on the cheaper side, or maybe it's something that you beat up a lot, or you're concerned about losing it or breaking it. This is a great option because it's pretty good quality, already comes pre-spooled, so you don't have to worry about any of that, and it also comes with a leader attached as well, so you also don't need to purchase an extra leader, at least initially, which is pretty awesome. So right now I'll go ahead, I'll attach my Max Catch reel to the rod. I'll show you how it looks. There we go. All tightened down. You're ready to fish. Obviously just gotta put the line in the eyelets, but ready to go. I think this combo is a great combo to start with. If you can get it at a good deal, like I said, I paid about $60-ish for mine. I think that's a really solid value for what you're getting, because it also did come with, I forgot to mention, a small magnetic closure fly box with about 10 dry flies in it and a couple nymphs, and it's a good different variety of flies to get yourself going, especially if you're going after panfish, which are readily available in almost every body of water across the country. So definitely good flies to start off with. Yeah, so I think if you're on the fence about purchasing this fly combo, I think it's a great way to start off, so you can start learning and then go off from here. Like I said, the only problem I really ran into was the reel itself, essentially just malfunctioning entirely and not being usable after about 2-3-ish months after using it almost 2-3 times a week. So that's my review on this fly combo. If If you have any questions, leave them down below. Glad to answer them the best I can. Thank you for watching.